Welcome back, Truth Seeker. February 22nd, 2019. We have another story out of Virginia in Black History Month, and another story that focuses on race. Again, this year, August of 2019, will be the 400-year anniversary of slaves arriving in America at Point Comfort, at least according to the history books. And the 400 years is significant because of the prophecy of Acts 7:6, which we'll get to. But so far this month, we've seen the story about the Virginia governor in blackface. That story broke February 1st, the start of Black History Month. Then we saw the attorney general in blackface dressed up as Curtis Blow. Then we saw the sexual assault allegations against the lieutenant governor. And there's been a number of other stories sprinkled in. The latest is this: the elementary school that gave an insensitive lesson on the Underground Railroad. So notice CNN and other major news outlets are carrying this story on the 53rd day of the year. In Gematria, Virginia equals 53, so does Black History. February 22nd, the 53rd day of the year. 31 days in January plus 22 more in February. Now, the elementary school is in Brambleton, Virginia. And the reason that's interesting is because, as you can see, Brambleton sums to 102, so does slavery, and so does Underground Railroad. The name given to the path that many slaves had to take to escape slavery. The difference in these ciphers: Brambleton and slavery sum to 102 when you use the alphabetic order. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z, the 26 letters, 26. This cipher is using the alphabetic order and the rules of numerology. So for example, use the 21st letter, but instead of U being 21 here, it's 2 plus 1 is 3. You take the numerology of 21, so U becomes 3. N, the 14th letter, 1 plus 4 is 5, so N is 5. D's the 4th letter, E's the 5th, R's the 18th, 1 plus 8 is 9, so on. Just using the alphabetic order and the rules of numerology. Underground Railroad, 102. And remember, the American Civil War began on April 12th, the 102nd day of the year, not by accident. So 53rd day of the year, Virginia, Black History, that's the focus. An insensitive story of the Underground Railroad out of Brambleton. Again, every single day you can see how your news is contrived by this code. The school was Madison's Trust Elementary. Of course, Madison was a slave owner. Now, I want to make a point about Acts 7:6. This goes in light of what I was talking about yesterday with the assassination of Malcolm X. Yesterday was the anniversary of the assassination of Malcolm X. Acts is the 44th book of the Bible. Malcolm X was killed on a date with 44 numerology. His assassin got 44 years in prison. Ties in with MLK, killed on April 4th, 4-4. Ties in with Obama being the 44th president, elected in 2008, 44 years after the Civil Rights Act, to 64. 44. All the great black running backs at Syracuse wore the number 44. In the septenary cipher, African American equals 44, but also Acts, the book with the prophecy about slaves. Acts is the 44th book of the Bible. Acts 7:6. God spoke to him in this way: for 400 years your descendants will be strangers in a country not their own, and they will be enslaved and mistreated. Again, August 2019 will be the 400-year anniversary, and Virginia, the original destination. Notice, in Gematria, when you run the alphabetic order in reverse, Z is 1 back to A is 26. Slave, Negro, Rasta, Blues, they all sum to 76. The Million-Man March in this nation's history was on the day, leaving 76 days left in the year. The 44th president, Barack Obama, when you turn the alphabetic order around and use the rules of numerology, Barack Obama, 76. The 44th president. See how it all comes together? And again, in the internet age, if you question anything I say, it's not hard to look stuff up. Date of Million-Man March, October 16th, 95. And if you want to know if October 16th really leaves 76 days left in the year, all you got to do is just type in the date. October 16th, the 289th day of the year, leaving 76 days remaining. So it's not hard to see what's going on. If you've missed my videos on the story of the governor, the attorney general, and the lieutenant governor, I'm going to make a playlist, and that should appear in the top corner right about now. Until next time, Truth Seeker.